Peace, love, and light. What's going on, Gemini? I'm here to do your reading. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already did so you may be notified. Information down below to book a reading. Please shoot me an email. All right, we're going to start you guys off with the Fairy Oracle here to find out what energies that the fairies would like you to know. Then we're going to get into some tarot cards. All right. Your first two cards, Gemini, well, three cards that you guys have pulled was the Fairy Guide. You also pulled the Dark Lady. Very interesting. Libra pulled this. You also pulled Lies of the Shadows. All right. I feel like you guys are coming out of the dark night of the soul. All right. With this Dark Lady here and the Lies of the Shadow, I feel like a lot of you guys, she usually comes, this particular fairy helps you come out of dark things, certain patterns. I feel like you guys are going in here with the Dark Lady. And she's kind of like the high priestess energy and introspecting on where you want to be. This is a time of taking time out to yourself, for yourself at this time, going in, all right, rest, rejuvenation. I feel like what you will find there is her, the Dark Lady. All right, when we go in and we take that time out to ourselves, we kind of use our intuition on where we need to be. And I feel like this is what you're doing at this time. When you pull this card, this is all about this energy helping you come out of this energy here. All right, you rest, you rejuvenate, and you introspect it on where you need to be and where you're going. And now this fairy here, you know, with Lies of the Shadows, she kind of helps you come out of bondage. She kind of helps you come out of addictions or addictive type of behavior. With the Fairy Guide here, this is a card that is drawn blank with nothing on it. This is a new beginning that you have to put the pieces to the puzzle on where you need to be in your life. All right, you need to ask yourself, what do you want to draw for your new start? All right, you definitely went in and seen the light of, you know, where you need to be with the Dark Lady energy. And what Lies to Shadows, she will help you fly out. All right, she definitely is a fairy that protects you and tries to help you out of bondage. All right, you also pulled the Glander Comb. You pulled Half the Hooter, and you also pulled He the Fiery Sword, okay? With the Glander Cone, I feel like needing to step out of addictions, toxicities already. This is the energy of illusion, delusion. It could be a lustful energy, all right? So needing to ask yourself what picture you want to paint, you know, on what new start by coming out of this. You have Lies to Shadows that's helping you come out, and you also have the Dark Lady. You need to use your intuition about certain people, places, and things. Half the Hooter is here to ground your energy. All right, this is all about getting back grounded, the energy of coming back down, bringing it back down to earth. Us as humans have to keep our feet on the ground, right? So we also have the Heat of the Fiery Sword here. This is all about divine protection, truth, you know, trust in the process, all right, coming in. You also have the Lion. So I feel like there's some things that you are needing to come back around to, all right, needing to finish. This is a card that speaks of like unfinished business, all right, with the Lion here, all right. There could be definitely something that you're needing to bring back and together. I also see the card of Unity here, which is telling me you could be wanting to compromise or with someone. All right, unity is definitely a card of us as a collective of energies, or all together as a collective of energies in one. All right, but needing to draw this picture here of where you want to be, as far as where are you trying to guide yourself and lead yourself to. Will you use your powers to do dark work, or will you use your powers to put out light and good energy into the world? With these fairies, they are definitely here to either ground your energy and help you overcome to see what you naturally need to be. All right, where you need to be in your life. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull you some cards here from the what is this? The Witch's Tarot. Find out what's going on with you, Gemini. All right, Divine Spirits, Holy Spirits, allow me to be the channel for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, this would apply to. All right, so please take what resonates for your situation. What is the situation? Oh, I've seen it and it wants to come out. We have the dark. What is this? The shadow side. Okay, so we have Capricorn energy as well. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, but overall I feel like a lot of you guys are fighting off demonic forces. You're trying to figure out where you want to be in life. I feel like you had unrealistic expectations and behaving a certain way. This speaks of toxicity. All right, this speaks of addictions, sexual addictions, could be drug addictions. Take what applies for your situation. I feel like you feel a sense, Gemini, that you have unfinished business in some form of a way. You have these fairies that are helping you see the light of your soul. You know, try to find out your own spiritual truth of where you need to be. And by fighting off the dark forces there in the background, all right, this is how we face ourselves. What's crossing the shadow side? What's crossing the shadow side here? What's crossing this is the Tower. All right, a sudden shakeup, a sudden realization. I think of something that happened with some type of juggling behavior. Something of a fear of committing to things. We also have the Chariot here in reverse, major arcana cards. You started off with 2 major arcana, so I think that you are definitely going in with this dark lady energy. You're trying to get back grounded, or you're juggling on which way to go. You don't really know which way to go. You're having a major wake-up call here, Gemini, all right, about your unbalanced behavior, okay? So whether this is you or someone else. What is above this for Gemini? What is above this? The 8 of Wands, all right? Moving forward or needing to, all right? This is also messages coming out or in. The 8 of Wands is definitely a card of traveling, all right? So your challenge is to figure out which way do you go, all right? Overcoming the obstacles on these Tower moments and finding out which way do you go from here, all right? Coming out of a situation that cannot be healed. You got nothing but major arcanas, all right? What is the blockage for you, Gemini? We have the 3 of Swords in reverse, all right? A situation that cannot be healed, all right? I think someone is pulling the swords out of their heart, whether this is you or someone else, all right, that you're dealing with. I feel like someone could be holding back and preserving their energy at this time, all right? What is your past energy for you, Gemini? We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. All right, for some past energy here, this speaks of past life connections, but I feel like someone has overcome and is no longer looking back towards the past. This speaks of bad memories as well. All right, what is coming for you in your nearest future? All right, what's coming for you in your nearest future, Gemini? All right, we have the Chariot in reverse. It came out anyway. A fear of commitment. All right. I feel like for some of you, this will only apply for some, guys. All right. So take what applies. All right. This is a general reading. In order for you to get stuff that resonates with your situation is for you to get a personal reading. Then you can tap into your energy. This is for a collective of energies. All right. So just because you're a Gemini does not mean this is your message. All right. So we have the Chariot in reverse. This is a fear of committing to something. Could be a fear of commitment or commitment to anything, you know, not wanting the responsibilities of committing. All right. I feel like for some of you, Gemini, so for some of you, that's the key word, is feel like you've abandoned something that was successful. All right. You could be wanting to come back in towards a better direction. You went in, you did the work. And I feel like a lot of you guys are definitely with this fairies guide here is trying to paint a picture. A new picture, a brand new start of where you want to be. You see, there's nothing on here. So this is for you to paint something, you know, definitely needing to overcome, you know, these illusions and delusions here. All right. With this glacier here, fairy here. All right. Needing to get back grounded. All right. In order for you to figure out what is fun for you, instead of thinking of the fun things in the world of what you perceive to be fun, this is an illusion. All right. Life is an illusion. All right. So definitely using this energy of the dark lady to go in and use your intuition and take that time to really figure out what picture you want to paint in your life. This is your time here with the dark lady to go in and try to see what you are trying to develop in your life. What do you really want instead of sex, drugs, and alcohol? All right. Or whatever that is for you. All right. That's living in an illusion. That's temporary fun or temporary love and affection. All right. This is not forever. All right. So in the future, there's a lack of commitment. And this is ultimately what we try to do in life, is try to figure out mastery, as I said, in Libra's reading, of self. And this is not self-mastery, being afraid of everything with this Chariot in reverse. All right. So what is Spirit's advice for you, Gemini? What is the advice? What is the energy surrounding this? We have the 2 of Swords in reverse. Spirit is saying face yourself. All right. Face your challenges to overcome them. Face your fears. All right. Get rid of these spiritual blockages. All right. In situations that cannot be healed, to overcome these obstacles. All right. Get out of this stuck situation. And while you're hanging there, you know, the hangman usually gives that epiphany of where they need to be. All right. So what is your energy surrounding you? All right, so we have the Nine of Cups. All right, we also have some secrets came out. All right. So for some of you, you could be drinking with this energy. For others of you, you could be, looking towards something that's going to make you very happy and fill your cups up. Give me the Nine of Cups and why is it here for the surrounding energy. All right, so we have the Four of Wands. For a lot of you guys, you could be drinking. All right, you could be, thinking about a situation that was not stable. All right, needing to go towards something that is more fulfilling. All right, this is reckless behavior. This is delays in money for a lot of you. I've been getting this a lot for Gemini energy. So this could be you, Gemini, or someone that is around you. All right, delaying something, not going towards what's better for them, carrying the energy of being very stubborn and withdrawn, want to come together to work with someone, but it's not doing it. So there's some unfinished business here with the Thief, the Lion fairy here. I feel like this fairy here is definitely trying to help you come out of any bondages that you're going through. All right, so definitely using this dark lady energy to go in, and this half the hooter energy to definitely ground your energy, and trying to fight against this addictions that I see that a lot of you are having. Not all of you. This is for a certain Gemini. Spirit has this way of picking out certain people that need the message. Okay, so how are you viewing your person or whoever you're dealing with at this time, Gemini? You look at them as removing themselves from a bored state. All right, removing themselves. You look at them as being very disappointed. This Ace of Wands here and this connection. All right, how are they viewing you? Or did I ask you, how are you viewing them? Or how are people viewing you? How are you looking at them? Or however they viewing you. Switch it around. All right, so we have the Hermit. All right, so there's a form of enlightenment here. All right, and I feel like the person that you're dealing with could be an enlightened, but I feel like also you here, how are they viewing you is, going in as well and being enlightened from certain behavior patterns. I feel like you had unrealistic expectations in what you thought, whatever life cycle that you were stuck in and doing, whether this was toxicity or certain type of behaviors. I feel like now you've been awakened from this truth with the Hermit. All right, here. So this is how this is going. We also have the King of Pentacles here in reverse, which is telling me that, there could be a concern of finances here, or for some of you, others of you, this could be a very stubborn energy. But I feel like you've been enlightened, all right, because they're looking at you as waking up. All right, with the Hermit here, you could be going in, getting the spirit advice. For some of you guys, you could be praying. All right, so what are the hopes and desires for you at this time, Gemini? We have the Five of Cups, to come out of regret, to come out of sorrow, to come out of remorse. All right, a lack of recognition here. All right, whatever this was, I think a lot of you guys are wanting to come forth with some form of truth. We have the Ace of Swords trying to slide out, all right, about this disappointing situation or whatever this was for you, whether this was a disappointing relationship. Like I said, you can switch the roles if this doesn't apply to you. It's applying to someone that's definitely around you. All right, so we're going to overall, what is the overall for you at this time? We have the Knight of Cups. You wanting to make an offer, you or someone else. All right, I feel like this offer will not be reciprocated here. All right, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, so you want to make an offer, but I don't feel like someone's up for this. You're wanting a brand new beginning with the Page of Pentacles, a serious beginning. Whether this is you or them, someone is not up for this offer. There's definitely an incompletion of a cycle with the World card. All right, so there's a cycle that needs to end, unless you will go back into these same cycles lifetime after lifetime. All right, and I feel like a lot of you guys are wanting to come out of the conflict and drop the burdens here, but it's having a hard time facing yourselves at this time. So this is what I see for overall for you. We're going to get some type of advice here from Spirit for you. What is the advice for Gemini? What is the advice? Spirit is telling you to show the world the real you. All right. Definitely step out of hiding. All right. Of, who you really are. I feel like a lot of Geminis, or for one of you guys in particularly, have a lot of addictions. And you are emotionally running high on the addictions and the bad choices that you've made. All right. And you feel like you want to show the world the real you, but you don't feel like people will like it. All right. So this is only pertaining to a certain Gemini. All right. I feel like the divine masculine Gemini that I've always read from, this seems to always be his story. All right. So tapping in, gaining that spiritual truth of where you want to be and pulling that energy out. All right. In order to move forward towards success, in order to paint this picture of what you want to be on it. All right. Developing your skills. We are the creators of our own life. So in order for you to paint this picture, you know, needing to get this grounded energy here with half the hooter. All right. Needed to come out of this illusion and delusions here. All right. And going in with the Dark Lady and definitely using that intuition on where you want to be. All right. Definitely trust the process. You're being protected. All right. On this journey. All right. We have the fiery sword. This is a sword of protection here. All right. This is a sword of definitely protection. And these fairies are helping you come out of this. All right. They're trying to help you come out of bondage of the soul. All right. Because that's not good. All right. So peace, love, and light to you, Gemini. I hope this resonates with one of you. I know that it does because I get the same reading for a particular. I feel like Spirit is trying to reach out to a certain Gemini out there. All right. If this resonates with your situation, please book a personal reading so we can get more in depth, you know, with your situation and find the advice that Spirit would like you to, you know, to help you out to heal from this process and come out of this bondage of the soul, because that's not good. All right. So peace, love, and light.